dream I know, deep up my feelings for you. Watch.
Hello viewers, thank you all so much for joining us on today's news. The headlines: President Bola Ahmed Tinubu said that his administration is targeting a 3.76% economic growth in the 2024 fiscal year. Hey, my people, don't be smart to know. But before we proceed with this news, I would like to play the video so that you guys can watch where President Bola Ahmed Tinubu presented the 2024 budget proposal to a joint section of the 10th National Assembly in Abuja. Let's take a look.
I am here today confident that the National Assembly will continue to work closely with us to ensure that the deliberations on the 2024 budget are thorough but also concluded with reasonable dispatch. Our goal is for the Appropriation Act to come to effect on the 1st of January 2024. I trust you will do it. It is by now a matter of recorded history that my first physical intervention as president of this great nation was to end the fuel subsidy regime, which has proven to be so harmful to the overall health of our national economy. The second was to negotiate and subsequently present a supplementary budget to enable my government to fund the items needed to restore macroeconomic stability and mitigate the harsh impact of subsidy removal. The third was to secure a second supplementary budget, this time to enable us to keep our promises to promote national security, invest in infrastructure, and provide much needed support to the most vulnerable households in our society. In swearing in my cabinet and reflecting on the unique challenges facing us, I invited the ministers to imagine that we are attempting to draw water from a dry well. Today, I stand before you to present our budget of renewed hope, a budget which will go further than ever before in cementing macroeconomic stability, reducing the deficit, increasing capital spending, and allocation to reflect the 8 priority areas of this administration. The budget we now present constitutes a foundation upon which we shall erect the future of this great nation. Analyzing prevailing economic environment, economic condition remains challenging both abroad and at home. Despite lingering post-COVID supply and production bottlenecks, armed conflict in various parts of the world, and restrictive monetary policies in major economies, we expect global growth to hover around 3.0%.
My people, now don't hear waiting President Bola Ahmed Tinubu talk. Hey, because all this promise where they don't come out again, can they promise us again? May we see how the thing will take play go, because this national security, local job creation, poverty reduction, and the top priorities of the 2024 appropriation bill, which he called the budget of renewed hope. Make we see how the thing go play, because he come out and talk say his critical focus of this budget and the medium-term expenditure framework is Nigerians' commitment to a greener future, and they should expect the economy to grow by a minimum of 3.76% above the forecast world average, because inflation is expected to moderate to 21.4% in 2024. Make we see how the thing go take go. Because the money where they don't borrow don't pass, waiting they want do less than 1 year on seats. They don't borrow past the economy. Let's see how the thing go take go. Not only that, he went on to promise the NAS, saying that he's going to overhaul the nation's internal security architecture to enhance law enforcement, the capability to safeguard lives and properties and investment nationwide. That he will work more closely with development partners and the private sectors in regard to this. My people, make sure that they drop on our comments in the comment section. Make I know what you feel about this video. We went on to address long-standing issue in the education sector, saying that a more sustainable model of funding tertiary education will be implemented, including student loan scheme Sèriously, that it is going to become operational by January 2024. Concerning the economy, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu argued that a stable macroeconomic environment is very crucial in his administration's quest to catalyze private investment and accelerate economic growth. He also affirmed that his administration will continue to implement business and investment-friendly measures for sustainable growth. Giving a breakdown of the 2024 appropriation bill, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, according to an aggregate expenditure of 27.5 trillion, is proposed for the federal government in 2024, of which the non-debt recurrent expenditure is 9.92 trillion, while debt service is projected to be 8.25 trillion and capital expenditure is 8.7 trillion. So President Bola Ahmed Tinubu don't come tell us say Nigeria will remain committed in meeting their debt obligations and project debt services, because that one don't reach 45% of the expected total revenue. The budget deficit is projected at 9.18 trillion in 2024, or 3.88% of gross domestic product. But this is lower than the 13.78 trillion deficit recorded in 2023, which represented 6.11% of gross domestic product. The deficit will be financed by new borrowings, totaling 7.83 trillion, 298.49 billion from privatization proceeds, and 1.05 trillion drawn down on multilateral and bilateral loans secured for specific development projects. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is cashing out in power. Even after he passed away, he is going to be reigning. That is why he mounts all his men in top offices to control. So come rain, come sunshine, vote or don't vote for him after 4 years, he will win because he has the court in his pocket. So all this sitting are to rip the country into pieces. Nothing good to favor the country they are talking about. So who is going to account for the trillions budget during Buhari time and this one too? Nigeria is in God's hands. Every day they keep coming live to tell us one thing or the other. How do you create jobs without proper utilization of your resources and accountability? Nigerians government don't love their citizens at all. So guys, let me know your thoughts, your contributions, your opinions are in the comment section. Let's keep the conversation lively in our comment section. Thank you all so much for staying tuned with us. We really do appreciate. On this note, we have come to the end of today's segment. Till I come your way, stay safe guys. Bye.